What's up? Rijon Adventures. So I've had a lot on my mind lately. I've been meaning to talk about it in YouTube videos. But yeah, but I didn't make a video yesterday, did I? Except for the princess review. So, because I've been out on walks outside in the morning, and I tell you, so I think I was gonna say multiple things about that yesterday, maybe. One thing did cross my mind though, because when I'm outside there, I'm thinking, yo, I should talk about this in my YouTube video. But now I guess I've forgotten. But I remember one thing. So I was in the woods and I heard this like exotic drumming. So I looked up, and no, it was just a woodpecker. Oh. Oh, there it is. Wait, no it isn't. Let's see if I'll find a shiny in this Let's Play. Well, that depends on how long I keep playing. Pokemon Glazed was pretty long. I didn't find a shiny in that one. Well, when you really think about it, or when I think about it, every shiny I've met in the game, or every shiny I've ever found, was when I was super speeding wild Pokemon encounters. Like, for instance, my first ever shiny, which was Hariyama. I was playing Pokemon Ruby, grinding for the Elite Four in the Victory Road, and so I was super speeding, training my Pokemon, and then all of a sudden, Hariyama popped up, shiny Hariyama, and I was like, well, whoa, this is so cool. Well, no, that's not what I was like. I actually recorded this, but I might have lost it now. Yeah, because in June of 2018, I lost all of my iPhone pictures. It was very sad. It's very sad. And it's why I hate Apple, and I wish I could just have a non-Apple phone, because Apple is really ruining everything for me. Maybe not so much nowadays, but still, I don't trust Apple. Because I tell you, I've had so many troubles. They've fucked me over badly. This part of the cave isn't safe for your general trainer. Oh well. Who? No sire. That's a no one. Nasty. Oh yeah. Nasty Nos. But we're not talking about Nasty Nos, we're talking about Weezer. But I'm gonna get to that eventually. Well, what am I gonna talk about first? I don't know. It was, so today, oh yeah, so today I woke up at 5 AM. Actually, more like 4:50. And I got in the shower. And I was showering, and I had my eyes closed, and then I opened my eyes and I saw the water. It looked kind of murky at the bottom. The water at the bottom, it looked kind of a weird color, and then all of a sudden I saw red dripping. I was having a nosebleed in the shower. That's the first time it's happened, and I believe I've been kind of worrying about that for like years, I think. Like, what if I have a nosebleed in the shower? I think I've always had that thought. And now I finally did, and it was bad. So I mean, it prolonged my shower time by like, you know, 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes, because I stopped to try to stop the nosebleed. And also, there's this other thing I want to rant about. So there are a lot of stupid people who are fans of Ace Attorney, and maybe I shouldn't be calling them stupid people, but they are fools. Okay, I can call them foolish fools and then excuse it as a reference to Franziska von Karma. Okay, there's a lot of foolish fools who like Ace Attorney, and I tell you. So here's one of them. So this dude says, in Justice for All, the judge, the defense, and the prosecution are all aware of how spirit channeling works, and acknowledge that the one in possession of the channeler's body is responsible for any actions done while being channeled. Shouldn't that alone get Maya off the hook? This was in Reunion and Turnabout, I guess. Yeah. But isn't it obvious? I mean, the reason is because the law holds them legally culpable for the murder because they called the spirit. I mean, if they called the spirit an agent which cannot be punished by conventional methods, and that spirit commits murder, then the law deems the person who called the spirit as responsible for the actions of the spirit. Because think about it, if you didn't call on the spirit, then the spirit wouldn't have had the opportunity to murder. So in a sense, you are an accomplice, because you are what allowed the spirit to commit the murder. So, and by the way, no, the judge is not aware of how spirit channeling works in Justice for All. Nope, it's not until like Bridge to the Turnabout, like the final case, is when the judge starts to consider the idea of spirit channeling. Nope, like, didn't you play fucking Reunion and Turnabout? I mean, okay, I actually go back and look at the stuff. I was looking at a Let's Play Nintendo Capri Suns. I was trying to find the exact moment when Franziska brought up spirit channeling in court, and I found it. Okay, it was when Phoenix made this retaliation, like, well, Maya's a pretty small person. What was it? I don't remember. Oh, I think it might have been that, no, I don't remember. I don't remember what exactly the objection was. It was about the, like, how strong Maya is. Like, I think it might have been, I don't remember. What was the hypothesis they used? It was that Maya stabbed Gray. Gray shot Maya, or tried to, and then Maya took his gun and shot him, right? That was the hypothesis Von Karma was using. Well, I don't remember what exactly the objection was, but it was something about the body of Maya. They were like, oh, Maya's not so like strong or something. I believe that was what it was about. And then Franziska was like, objection, and was like, oh no. Oh. Fire red. And then Franziska was like, objection, don't you know Maya was spirit channeling at the time, so she would have had the body of the nurse. And then Phoenix was like, unbelievable, Franziska even studied spirit channeling. And then the judge was like, well, hey, about that just now, I didn't really understand it, what you were talking about. And then Franziska's just like, and Phoenix is just like, and then the judge is like, oh, okay, no problem, carry on. So no, the judge is not aware of spirit channeling, not at all. That's bullshit. That's not true. And even if it were true, like I said, the spirit would still, in the law, be, I mean, think about it, okay? You're playing this from Phoenix's perspective, who, worked for Mia, who had a sister, Maya, who becomes your assistant. So it's like, you're playing the game from the point of view of Phoenix, who kind of understands this. spirit channeling thing through Maya. So it's easy for you to say that as a player, as you play as the protagonist, like, from Phoenix's point of view. But from the general public's point of view, the spirit channeling stuff, this is just crazy. And even, they don't even believe it. But even if they did believe it, they would be like, well, shit, isn't this, like, super dangerous? You can't just call spirits. And if they murder, you can't just be like, well, that was a spirit. That wasn't me. That wasn't my fault. No, you called the spirit. That's your fault. If you called the spirit, then you were intentionally endangering. You were calling an agent which cannot be punished by conventional methods, and therefore, it's pretty bad, and it's your fault. And you should be, you should be convicted for that.